If you don't believe in God, you should. This person's family had a tradition of gathering at their grandmother's house for Christmas and New Year's. A large, warm Mexican family reunion. One family member, Uncle Fausto, had been living in the United States for some time. Nobody expected him for the holidays. He would just call to say hello. This story begins on the night of December 11th, the eve of December 12th, the feast day of the Virgin of Guadalupe, when millions of pilgrims flood into Mexico City to visit the Basilica. The city becomes pure chaos. That night, as the family was settling in, his girlfriend received a phone call. Her expression changed completely. She handed him the phone. It was Uncle Fausto. He was at the Mexico City airport. Could someone come get him? Right now? Something in his voice was wrong. Short, strange sentences. Just come get me. His grandmother had a bad feeling immediately and insisted on coming along. The drive to the airport took hours in the holiday traffic. When they arrived and found him, he was standing outside with no luggage, just standing there, slightly hunched, looking wrong somehow. They got him into the car. "Uncle, what happened? Are you okay?" "Take me home." "But what's wrong? Talk to us." Nothing. The grandmother wept. The drive back was also hours long. He said almost nothing the entire way. His eyes were vacant. But there was something else, something worse than the silence. He smelled horrible, like a dead animal rotting in a closed space. They rolled down the windows, even though it was cold outside. They couldn't bear it. When they finally arrived home, he walked straight inside. Everyone gathered around him, trying to get him to sit, to talk, to explain. Then he said something. "Take me to the Virgin." "What?" "Take me to see the Virgin." He said it again and again, with urgency, not a request, almost a plea. But the basilica was closed. The city was gridlocked. It was the middle of the night. "No one is taking you anywhere tonight. Sit down." His girlfriend quietly suggested putting him in the back bedroom and promising to take him first thing in the morning. He agreed to go to bed on one condition. "You'll take me at sunrise?" "I promise, at sunrise." She closed the door. Everyone tried to sleep. The smell lingered throughout the house. In the morning, very early, they went to wake him. "Uncle, let's go. I'm taking you." No answer. "Uncle?" Nothing. His grandmother tried. "Fausto, open the door, son." Silence. They opened the door. His girlfriend left him that day. Uncle Fausto was on the bed, covered in blood. Not just covered. The blood had reached the walls, the floor, the ceiling. But that wasn't the worst part. His chest, his entire torso, had burst open. Something had been inside him. The police were called. The scene was immediately classified as a crime scene. How could someone in a locked room be found like this, with no one in the house having heard anything? The SEMEFO arrived. Forensic investigators worked the case. When the medical examiner delivered his findings, he said, "What I am about to say is difficult. According to the autopsy, there are no wounds from a blade or weapon. There are no signs of a struggle or violence from a second person. I have no way to classify this as a homicide. I cannot hold anyone responsible. The only injuries present are consistent with self-inflicted wounds. If you don't believe in God, you should." The blood took months to fully remove from the room. No one ever entered that bedroom again. The grandmother's religious figures began breaking on their own. She felt invisible forces throwing her against walls at night. The bed in the sealed room would be moved to the center of the floor by morning. Eventually, the grandmother couldn't take it anymore. His girlfriend left him. He decided to travel to the United States to find out what had really happened to his uncle. He found friends who had known Uncle Fausto there. When he told them the full story, the smell, the death, the forensic examiner's words, they said, "Your Uncle Fausto desperately wanted money. He got involved with a woman who practices black magic, specifically necromancy. He was unfaithful to her, and then he ran back to Mexico. You should have listened to him. You should have taken him to the Virgin, and that was the end of Uncle Fausto.